Today is Tuesday, March the 10th, 2020. I am Julie Hankinson, and this is the view out my window. Well, today is a gloomy, rainy, yucky day. So let's have some fun thinking about ways and opportunities that we can benefit when our financial system crashes. Oh, whoa. So let's think about this. Credit cards will have to offer $0 interest rates and $0 fees and no, 0%. I am definitely anticipating or forecasting, if you will, that we will receive offers for credit cards that will offer 0% for 18 months to 2 years with $0 fees. Because if our interest rates are actually going to be at 0 or less than 0, they've got to get money somehow. And just having us an income, debt, they'll be anticipating that we will borrow a large amount of money and then won't be able to repay it in the payment time, and that they'll get some interest on the back end. So I'm just throwing that out there. Let's see, I think that we will see offers for 0% loans for cars. Definitely 5 to 8 years. Because they're really going to start needing to move cars, because with the financial depression that we're going into, they are going to need to sell cars, and people will have fewer resources, so we'll be holding on to their older cars for a longer period of time. So to entice people in, they will offer these really long 0% loans. And again, they will get their profit by whatever financial shenanigans they do whenever they sell you a car, because they're not doing it out of the goodness of their heart, shall we say. They are there in the business to make money, and they will make money in ways that we could not even think of unless we were educated in that method or methods. All right, so housing prices are going to come down. Interest rates to buy houses are going to come down. We may see, as I would say, as low as 1%, 1.5% for housing loans. And definitely don't buy a house this year, because there's going to be, I believe, now these are all my beliefs and my thoughts. I'm not telling you absolutely what to do. You have to make your own decisions. But I truly believe that this year we will see some people begin to lose their homes. They will be repossessed as the economy tanks and people lose their jobs, and there's layoffs. And with interest rates, some people may choose to refinance their homes. That's another option. But if their house payments are underwater for the value of the house, if all the houses, the costs are going down, they may just walk away from it. So I'll see this year, next year, I'm going to forecast that we will see a lot more foreclosures as the housing market tanks. So save your dollars and buy your home next year or the year after when you can get some really good interest rates and some better housing prices. What else? Unfortunately, I think we're going to see food prices go up. And that is really not a good thing. Because while we will see gasoline prices go down because the cost of oil is tanking big time, unfortunately, we're not going to see that much savings, but we will see a few cents shaved off at the gas pump. The fact is that we have had some really aberrant weather, and it has caused crop losses. Now, this is in the United States. Poor Australia, they've had their forest fires. Africa, Pakistan, India, they're all working on the horrible locust situation, and the locusts are moving up into China. So they're going for that fertile area of China. So China is going to be wanting to purchase more food, and we are to be not producing as much food. So because of the rain, and this is very interesting weather patterns. So definitely stock up on your favorites now if you're not already, because I anticipate that we are going to have some inflated food prices. Now, I do anticipate that with this coronavirus situation, there will be payments that will be made to taxpayers, whether it's $100 or $500, it's anybody's guess. But I am seriously anticipating that the government is going to do a mass printing of checks for consumers to try and stimulate the economy. So I will put that one out there for, we'll come back and check this out in 6 months and see how much of this I did get right, or if I was totally off the mark. So let's see what else. We can only generate so many jobs that are just low-paying jobs. And our healthcare situation, I think we're still going to be in a situation where it's overwhelmed still in 6 months. Maybe we'll be looking and hoping at a near-term recovery. But definitely we are just now beginning to feel the impact. And as I said yesterday, I sighted my first container ship. So I'm looking at the ports in China are beginning to have some workers working there to process ships. But if we now have the situation in the United States where we're stopping work, we're going to be in a situation where we're not going to be able to process the ships when they arrive in our ports. So we're sort of flipping the whole situation that China has been in for the since December. Uh, so let's see, what else? Well, these are the ones I'm just thinking about off the top of my head. So cars, we're going to be flooded with lots of offers for brand new cars. So you can get a really good deal as long as you've got a good job. And if I were to make any kind of suggestions, if you've got a balcony or if you have a small portion of land, definitely plant a garden. Something that you know will thrive, like lettuce or something. This might be a good time to become a vegetarian, because you want to be eating on the lower end of the food chart here. But I guess that's it. So this has just been me playing around today, doing a little forecasting, because I'm feeling a bit full of myself, because so far I've been batting 100% with this. And we will just see what happens. Now, personally, I told you all that I did transfer all the stocks in my TSP to bonds, and I took a $300 hit on that. But thankfully I did that before the market dropped out. So what I am doing is I'm still holding all of my funds in bonds, even though the bond market is tanking also, but at least I'm not losing money. It's pretty much just sitting there, not earning interest or anything. And once I believe that the bottom has that this market has truly bottomed, then I will transfer over to stocks again, because I'll be purchasing stocks at a very large discount, and then I will be able to ride the upside once that begins, because we won't stay in a recession forever. But I'm definitely not anticipating that we're hitting the bottom anytime soon. So even if I don't call the bottom 100%, I'm going to just sit on my money in bonds for right now, and wait for the market to go down some more. Oh boy, am I gloom and doom today. All right, well, I will talk with you tomorrow, and please comment and share your thoughts and your forecasts, your predictions for the future, especially the next 6 months, the next year, the next 3 years, because this should be an interesting ride. And we are just waiting to see how far this goes. So y'all take care, and I'll hope you have a good night.